2018 was a big year for film, so I'd like to take this time to share with you my top 10 list of must-see films from 2018 before the Oscar awards are handed out. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to go into great detail with each of them the way I'd like to, but I can list them for you till we get to the top 2 films. At number 10, I have the documentary about the much-beloved Mr. Rogers called Won't You Be My Neighbor? Number 9 is an awesome German film about an artist that was tormented by his childhood under the Nazi regime called Never Look Away. At number 8 is the stop-motion masterpiece from director Wes Anderson set in Japan that tells a story of a boy's quest to find his lost pet in the film Isle of Dogs. Number 7 is from director Barry Jenkins, and it's the amazingly told story of a woman in Harlem who, while pregnant, struggles to prove her fiancé is innocent of a crime he's charged with. I'm talking about The Haunting, If Beale Street Could Talk. At number 6 is Bo Burnham's intimate film about an introverted teenage girl played perfectly by newcomer Elsie Fisher, who tries to survive the last week of her middle school year before leaving to start high school, a film anyone with teenagers should watch. 8th grade. Number 5 is the film written and directed by Adam McKay. It tells the story of Dick Cheney as he rose to become vice president to George W. Bush. Christian Bale brings him to life in the riveting film Vice. At number 4 is Rami Malek's portrayal of the iconic Freddie Mercury. The film follows the story of the legendary rock band Queen and their famous performance at Live Aid. A must-see for any true fan, Bohemian Rhapsody. Number 3 is an amazing foreign film from South Korea, directed by Chang Dong-lee. It's a brilliant mystery thriller that will have you on the edge of your seat till you're screaming at the screen at the very end. I'm talking about the stunning film Burning. Finally, I have my top 2 films. At number 2 is Roma, the brilliant foreign film done in black and white by Alfonso Cuarón. He wrote, directed, shot, and edited it. It's a beautiful film about a year in the life of a middle-class family's maid in Mexico City in early 1970. It's based on his own upbringing. From the first scene, it's a thing of beauty, and I believe it belongs up there with films like the iconic Three Colors trilogy by Krzysztof Kieślowski. Roma has a magic to it that's slow and lingering, making it a must-see film. It was really hard to choose this year, but my number 1 gotta-see-it film is Green Book, which is based on a true story about the relationship that was formed between classical pianist Dr. Don Shirley and New York bouncer Tony Lip. Tony took a job as Mr. Shirley's driver and security personnel as he did a tour of shows in the segregated Deep South of the 1960s, leading to a lifelong friendship. The heart of the film may be the chemistry between its 2 leads, but the soul of it is the music and the message of inclusion, making it my number 1 must-see film.
Do you foresee any issues in working for a black man?
You in the Deep South, there's gonna be problems.
Promise me you're gonna write me a letter.
No problems. Tell me that don't smell good.
I've never had fried chicken in my life.
You people love the fried chicken.
You have a very narrow assessment of me, Tony.
Yeah, right? I'm good.
We will be interacting with some of the wealthiest people in the country. It is my feeling that your diction could use some finessing.
Fana, but why you break my balls?
Because you can do better, Mr. Balalonga. Dear Dolores.
I saw Dr. Shirley play the piano. He's like a genius, I think.
Come on, take it easy.
I prefer not to get grease on my blanket.
Ooh, I'm gonna get grease on my blanket.
This gentleman says that I'm not permitted to dine here.
I'm afraid not. How does he smile and shake their hands like that?
Because it takes courage to change people's hearts.